And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Casual Pete Gaming. Today I'm going to play in Super Fantasy Kingdom, and this is just going to be my walkthrough on how to beat the demo. These are my current meta progression that I've selected. You can have a look, pause the video, take a screenshot, do what you want. It's just a setup that I used when I beat the game. I didn't do any more playthroughs as soon as I did that. So just start up by pausing the game. Build your tavern usually on this right hand side here. Find the quarry that's right here, perfect, and just set up your quarry right next to it. That's ideal. And I am going to put the lumberjack up here because why not? Put that down, then come up to here. You should have unlocked this by now. Invite the people to get the wood, grab the spare wood, and build your first workers hut. Right now you want to do the split of three, all three straight into the lumberyard. Okay, and then I'm just going to instantly get that to level 2. So the reason you're going all three into lumberyard is so that you can collect as much wood as possible, as fast as possible, to be able to get all your worker homes built within the first couple of days. So if you look here, we're going to be building our second worker house very shortly. So day 1, just use the knight, it's fine. On his own, he doesn't risk much at all at this stage of the game. So as you can see, I've got 2 people hauling, 2 people cutting. It's just going great, and we can pause the game. There you go. Build our first worker home. Extra. Spent all that wood. Right, now we're going to need 3 stone. So I'm just going to take everybody off here, put everybody back onto stone. Just a quick swap. So they're going to bring in 3 more wood, which are going to go into storage here. And that means the horse, or the donkey, up to you, the horse will cart the additional wood backwards and forwards while they've moved over to hauling stone. So we just need the 3 stone to start with. Here we go. And that's 1, 2, and 3. And now we just build the worker hut back up. And we take everybody off mining and we put them all back on lumberjack. As we don't have any other units, we don't need food really for the day-night cycle, and the knight will just do what he wants, and he'll be perfectly fine. Right, let's just speed through this. 2, 1, 2, done. So first night, we've already got 2 sets of workers down. The wood is well on the way to being sorted. Let's see who we get as a unit. Deathbreath, dinosaur, or halfling. I'm not sure about any of these really. I don't have any rerolls. I didn't buy any. I'm just going with Deathbreath. I've used him before. He'll summon some zombies that might help out, hold the units back. Right, let's speed this along. So we just want to get to 16 wood as fast as possible right now. The horse is hauling the stone backwards and forwards, and we have 4 workers. So I put 3 here. 1's hauling. Let's put 1 on food. No, let's not. Let's just prioritize the hauling. We're nearly there with the wood already. As long as nobody's saying that they're idle, I don't mind. If there's 1 unit that's idle, I'd be worried. And he's idle. Let's put him on food. That's it. 16 wood. Done. Now we can just build our house. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the warrior so that he gets some experience up front right now. Right, now we can reduce a bit the amount of people that are actually cutting wood and get some stone, because we need a bit of stone now. We want a bit of stone to be able to upgrade the forester to grow trees, because otherwise we're just going to deforest. These trees aren't cut by the lumberjack, they just stop at these sort of brighter ones. And since these are a bit far, it's a long way for them to walk to cut. So ideally, we want to start planting the forest up here that they're going to cut and focus on first, rather than having to make them walk across the entire map, which is not ideal. Right, yes, everybody's fed. As long as you keep your number here of food equal or above to the number of units, excluding your knights. So here I've got 2, so I need 2 meals for tonight, so that means I don't need anybody gathering. Let's keep the game sped up. It's no point really slowing it down much. Right, and I've got my 5 wood, which means I can upgrade, which means now I've got some forester action going to plant the forest closer to the trees. I find that very useful. Okay. I will be putting down the sawmill. I'll put it here. Yeah, put the sawmill here. Sawmill, I am going to need... So I can't do my storage. And I don't need to. I could actually. No, I don't need to do the storage. It costs 5 gold bars. It's a lot of resources, and you've got to sacrifice 2 slots to get the gold income plus the gold ingots producing, which I don't think is a good use of our limited spaces. Okay, so just keep it going, keep gathering, and we're going to want exactly, I believe it was, so we want 2 for the gold mine, 3 for the hunter. So that's what we want to focus on next. So keep them going. Let's double up on the mining. And we want to get our archer down now, just so that he can add a little bit to and get a little bit of experience as well over the nights. So every night they survive, they get a little bit of experience. I pick all that up. Any experience lying around? Anything up here for me? No. All right. Alright, I'll just see if I have to juggle the night. Nope, no need to juggle the night. Perfect. So we're doing pretty well. We've got all the houses we want, and we're feeding everybody, which is great. We've still got quite a bit of food lying around, so that's good. Let's get somebody down on gathering. Let's reduce our mining just for now. Let's see. Gold mine can be built. We'll build the gold mine. Not put anybody in it just yet. As you can see, I got my wood that's a lot closer now, and if you look at the travel time, that just makes it extremely viable. Alright, let's keep that going. So we want to get, let's put someone on here. We're also going to want the 10 stone soon, so I don't want to spread myself too thin. I'm going to stop the wood production a second altogether, yeah, and cut the forester out. Yeah, I got some stone, that was nice. So I'm just going to pause that a second. What did I want the stone for? I wanted the stone. No, that's for later, the stone. I just want to focus a little bit on the gold income a second. For 2 reasons, but the main one is unlocking this developed mine, which means I can get a unit to go in and out of this stone area. And that will just mean some guaranteed stone income every round. Okay, gather the coins. Right, that's this wave done. Everybody's going in. Everybody's being fed. I got 5 meals. I needed 3. But on the plus side, I have 1 spare meal. So I can get 2. So getting the 2 here means I can improve the. Let's get a 2, and that means I can improve him to allow him to raise a zombie every 0.8 seconds, as well as revive undead every 25. Let's do that. There you go. That'll give him more power. Okay, let's just keep going. I just want to get to the ore to the space I want. Unfortunately, the ores are all over the map, so they're going to have to haul it. Okay, so I've got 5 workers. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Let's take one of the workers off of here now. The fight started. No resources on either of these 2 spots, so I'll just hold off from there. So at this point, I want to build the wall. And that will come in handy because we will be building a siege camp very shortly. Yes, let's build the siege camp. And I want to build these ballistas. So they cost 5 planks and 5 iron ore. So the iron ore is going up nicely. Let's put nobody on the wood. Let's put some people here. There you go. And let's reduce the iron ore a bit. I bet you, yeah, let's completely turn off the iron ore at this stage and turn on the developed rune. The stone vein. So the distance is fairly short here, which is fantastic for us. Okay. So they should be fine. The additional stats provided by the wall here just makes them hit a little bit harder and just makes everything a little bit quicker. So we're going to get hit in a small area, so that does a little bit more damage. So this is for the hero. It just means he clears out everything a little bit better. It means if the enemies are close together, you know, he'll hit 2 at a time. And that I find that's more valuable, him hitting 2 at a time than hitting one enemy very hard. Alright. And we've got all our little zombies just waddling their way across the map, which is good. Okay, speed through this screen. what do I get here? It gives me an option of all these very expensive characters. No, thank you. I am going to put one person on gathering food again. And they are chopping the trees, doing the wood. Let's get some stone, sorry. So I have 8 ore. Is there any more ore in here? There's one more ore. Let's get one more ore. I'm going to need 10 exactly. And I'm going to need planks. Lots and lots of planks. And I have no resources on these 2 points here. Alright. I think I have... Yeah, I have 1 in storage plus 9 in base. That's fine. Don't need to touch that anymore. And I don't want to do that upgrade. And that upgrade is too expensive, in my opinion. And... yeah, I could skip on the rest. That's one and that's one. I will... Yeah, I'll do this upgrade. That allows us to have a geologist to go and find resources on the map. Let's put it over here. Okay. Right, we don't need the well because the well is all to do with bread making and all that fun stuff, which we don't use. Right, so at this point we can build our first ballista. So this puts this ballista that shoots a straight line upwards across the map and dishing a fixed amount of damage to enemies in the track. We can't increase that damage, but anything that comes basically across this line towards this entrance will get hit. And it pierces everything, so it doesn't stop at the first unit. So as you guessed it, we're going to get 2. And if you guessed correctly, you know exactly where it's going to sit. Exactly here. Right, let's keep going. We need the iron now, and we need the wood. So we've got to just let things happen. Well, we just need the more stone as well, so that we can improve our guy here to level 2. And we've got our first boss, which is the Troll King. He isn't too bad as an enemy to deal with. I find him very nice. And what happens usually here at this stage, I also summon the second boss at the same time. Because if you look, the Troll King is nearly already dead. Look at that. Boom. Done. Seconds. So, we've got plenty of time to kill this one as well. Just click out, collect. Let's find our first bonus. What we're going to get? Taunted enemies take 100% more damage. No. Cooldown reduction for attacks of Hourglass. No. Let's do max hit +1 so that arrows pierce. So the archer's arrows pierce the enemies and do additional damage. Okay. Still doing well. And we are collecting our ore. We got our boards. We don't need any more boards just yet. So we can make sure everybody's collecting the wood up that we need. We've got the stone and we need the ore as well. Yeah. So it's all down to the stone and the ore at this point. So we're going to have the 2 more ore we need. So let's turn that off for a second. Skip through this phase. Right. And we're down to 1 food. So we're going to have to put food on. Right. Do I have any more food? Yeah, I've got a bit of food. That should be alright for 1 more night. We're going to have to build our hunter's hut. Actually, should I build it now? I can build it now. Put 1 hunter on. 1 on gathering. And we just need a lot of wood collecting. So I'm going to turn off the foresting part. And he can prospect and try and find us some resources. Okay, we've got stones doing alright. We need... oh, there you are here. Good. Go on, just haul them backwards. Back and forth. How many do I have down? 1, 1, 2, 2, 6. Yeah, that's too many. I got the food, so I'm going to knock that one off and knock that one off. She's going to bring back an additional 1, and there's already 1 food in here from the hunter's hut. Do we have any additional resources from here? No, we don't. Okay. Right. So we are about to get our... no, we're not. We need 1 more plank. That obviously was forgotten. And I need to do these upgrades over here. As you can see, the Death Priest is pretty good. He just unlocks patches of enemies at the same time. The archer just shoots randomly across the map without real focus at all. The guy just fires, just throwing out his arrows. He just does not care. Right, we fed everybody. And day 9. So day 9 we get to purchase an upgrade for one of our units. because we've already got them all, we don't need them. And we just send it on a merry way. Okay, so at this stage, we are still looking at getting one more plank to get our last ballista up. These guys are going absolutely crazy after this. That's fine. And I will be also looking to buy the portal. Okay, so this is why I still need to get a couple of ore. So this is it's a fine balance. So ballista bought. Now we turn off the wood. Now we just we turn off the gathering. So inspire hero upgrade. Attacks hit a large area, 100% for units full of armor, or attacks and hits a small area. Plus 50 damage for units full shield and ×2 shield regeneration. Let's do attacks hit a large area, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so now we've got our ballistas shooting either side. If you see, they're doing 1 damage, but sometimes 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. It's just a lot of damage. Consistent damage going down either side, hitting everything that comes from these two sides, which is fantastic for us. I'm just going to hover my mouse around, pick up a bit of the gold. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Right, so I'm maxed out on stone. Should have paid attention to that. I've bought an upgrade for him, and I want to buy the gate. So let's speed that back up a bit. Okay, and that will be this night done. Haven't lost anybody yet. Got the food I need. Let's just pre-plan this and put the 2 on working. And that should be fine. I'm just still gathering lots of wood. Going to increase my archer as well. Now we just want this one here to gather some more. Alright, let's prospect somewhere else. As you can see, the vines have grown in the area, which is a bit annoying, so let's just pop the other side. Hopefully find some iron. Do I need more stone? Yes, I need 2 more stone for this and 16 more stone for here, which is fine. Let's take... Yeah, I can do with 2 workers on this. So what we're gathering, we're prioritizing wood right now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Any resources? No, no. Alright, so while they're doing this, I can show you over what's over on this side of the map. So you saw earlier on that we had that little squid here. Killing the squid unlocks this. That gives us a resource generated overnight, so we get +1 of anything. We have here, this is, I want to say Amaya here. She's classified as a cartographer, and she shows us the current wave that's coming in and their stats. We have down here this little camp here that gives us an additional worker every day. And not every day, every round. And we could buy an additional worker if we could get this currency up to 500. We have a fisherman here that gives us 1 fish every start of every game. So that's all to do with the experience and leveling your units faster. And we have the monk here that we could buy for wheat. So you could purchase it for wheat, spend wheat, and use him to play. And then we have this little church up here that gives a quest to kill enemies with holy damage, which is the damage the monk does, for reward of stone and this holy water. The holy water allowing to hit the enemies with holy and stunning them and making them wet. Sorry. So a thing to make sure you keep an eye on is these 2 X's. They spawn additional enemies or sometimes give you just straight up resources. So very useful to keep an eye on. Now let's just pause that a second. He took a little bit of damage. Let's swap him. Did he take damage? He's at 30 health. 18 health. Let's swap them back. That's fine. That's fine. His health is doing okay. He's got plenty of armor. Alright, where are we at? We are here. So this stage... No, not just yet. Soon. We do want to keep an eye on the wood levels. We don't need any more of this. The stone will soon be able to max out our Night Dude, which means he'll be taunted more regularly, which is ideal for us. The more he taunts, the more he keeps the enemies at bay from us, and yeah, just overall makes it a good day for us. So we're on day 11. Nearly there. Right, so just gather 2 food. Is there any food in here? There's food in here. Get that off and just let it gather. No food. Let's just see if we can finish this off. So we don't want anybody on mining anymore. That should be 5 stone. That's way too much. Let's take everybody off mining. everybody here. No, I'm wrong. I want at least so that will max out our guy. So now he reduces his cooldown to 1.2 seconds, so that's the stab. So he'll do a good amount of damage. Hopefully we'll get the wood soon, so we can max out our archer as well. Is there anything on these two spots? Nope. Okay. See, we're getting closer to this side than the other. I'll just swap these two around a second. Just keeping an eye on it. There you go. Max our archer out, so that will give him fire 3 bolts and also give 30 shield to the unit in front. Right, and now we've get nearly there. I just need, how much more stone do I need? I need 8 more stone for the final little piece to this puzzle. Whoa. No, him. There you go. Just pause and micromanage it if you need. Alright, so we're nearly there. So that don't need any more wood. I can turn wood off completely at this stage. Turn gold off completely as well. Yes, let's put G. Let's just go prospecting. Let's get some. There you go. And let's collect all the resources up. Any resources for me here? I got a wave of magicians. I don't want to provoke anybody at this stage. I'm just late enough and I don't need the additional resources. So what I want to do is press here and I want to build the portal to get more units. And I'm going to click on the portal and the first one is free. So I'm going to transmute one for free and I get a random selection. Hey, I've not played with any of these. Dinosaur, shaman. Is a tank. I need the damage. Don't you know it's toxic? I gotta get this lizard. He's a mage damage roll. Okay, so I'm gonna get him. And now I just need 3 more stone. 2 more stone. And then the lineup will be finished. And hopefully, all going well, build the gate. So build the gate, what you can do is you can bring the archer and put the archer onto the gate. And now I can bring the lizard and put the lizard in play. So let's have a look. Lizard poisons in 20 meter radius. Very nice. Go lizard. So hopefully now this should give me a lineup sufficient to clear out the final wave. I've increased that one to them as far as I can. I increased that one as far as I can. I physically cannot expand my base any further because I would require 75 of the glory to make the base any bigger. I believe I've done everything I can at this stage to that I can build. I suppose what I could do next, if I wanted to, is get some people in lumberjacking and because these 2 towers for 2 more spaces, I can't do anything with that. I would get rid of that. I would build wood and wood collection and prospecting and use the prospecting along with the lumber yard to try and build an additional trebuchet. Would be catapult, sorry, would be my next step. Do that. I believe I've got this wave done. There you go. So that's everybody dead. I've got enough food for the night. Past the night, everybody's leveled up. Okay, I've got 1 more wave it looks like. Here comes my daily reinforcements. My prospecting's going fine. My planks are going up. Yeah, so this, I think this is definitely the last wave before the boss. So as you can see, I am trying to dish as much damage up front before the enemies get even near the base. The barrage is helping drastically. This guy here, he's very random. Sometimes he'll just wipe out a huge pack. Sometimes he'll basically do nothing for me. But he does hit very, very hard. If you look, when he does hit, it's 60 damage for everything that's in the line. So absolutely fantastic from that aspect. Just collecting my coins. I'm at 350. So if you see this one here, the closest is 500. No chance I'm getting that. There you go. So that's basically the wave done. I don't have enough of anything to build anything before the next wave. I could take everybody off here. If I want to try and get a trebuchet in before the end, put everybody on wood, get everybody off here. Off here's... is there anything in storage? There's one in storage, yeah. So that would be my only plan. I don't want to pull him in yet. Make sure we get our food going. So we are turning our planks as fast as we can. And here we go. Here's your final boss. Very creepy. And the demon spider. She goes in and smacks our hero. But if she's not careful, she walks into the volley. And the volley of the archer got her. And that is basically it. So here's a chest of rewards that would have gotten as usual. Just pick any of them. Doesn't matter at this point. He did got our lizard. She got our lizard. No. What did he do? Why did she kill our lizard? And that is basically it. We're just going to wait for the game to time out. Any minute now. Just got to wait till it gets to end there. So yeah, the last thing I would have done is I would have built a additional catapult. The catapult is pretty good. It fires these stones that stuns anything that walks into its path. You could throw it out over side. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Super Fantasy Kingdom. Currently available on Steam. The link will be in the description. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And have a good day. Bye for now.